Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball here on 2K Sports. Tonight, it's Noche Enabia, a celebration of the amazing Latin culture in this league and its fans all around the globe. A great tradition we get to enjoy. Along with Coach Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Hall of Famer David Aldridge will be joining us from the sidelines moments from now. For the Miami Heat, they come into tonight's game after the loss to the Hawks in Atlanta. Now here is Davis. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That's his first foul. And Stan, it seems like the key matchup tonight is down inside in the paint.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Expect this one to be really physical. If either team backs down, they can just get run over tonight, but I don't expect that to happen. It's going to be a slugfest.
We love those kind of games. They're a lot of fun.
You aren't kidding. Exploding off the floor. Give Tatum room, and he will show off his athleticism at your expense.
Now, here's Banchero. Nice defense from Wallace.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh. Not on my watch.
And that one's good. Jokic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And now Jokic pushing it up. No one back to stop him. Traps in the tray. Jokic just got 5.
Defensively, you do not want to see Jokic heat up from out there. Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Well, the Miami Heat have always been in contention, Stan, for the East, and you've worked in the organization. Why is that?
Well, look, Kevin, I'll admit to a bit of a bias here, but they have a great coach, maybe the best in the league. He's been there since 2008. That consistency and continuity really helps, and this team expects themselves to win no matter what they go through.
Here's Banchero. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they shot the basketball.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Not a fast start here for the Heat. 7-point differential. Miami again turning it over. And so here's Texas. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And the slam dunk by Irving.
And I'll tell you what, few forwards have ever had that lightning first step of Dr. J. He just takes away the angles of the defense. And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Texas leading by 6. And Texas tacks on 2 more.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Now here's Wallace. Here's Halliburton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's Van Arsdale. And the rejection by Wembanyama. To the paint. Oh, and here comes Markkanen all alone. Pass to Keenan. Missed inside. The Heat trailed by 6. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
I was able to talk with Ime Udoka for a minute, and I asked him, how do you contend with the size and skill of Victor Wembanyama? He said, every night we see this guy do something no one has ever seen before. It's kind of like dealing with the unknown. A whole new kind of player needs new schemes. So we'll see some inventiveness out there on the defensive side tonight, Kevin.
Thanks, David. Here's Van Arsdale after Rip Hamilton scored. Pass to Donaldson. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
In the corner, Tatum with it.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Lively pulls it down.
Just strong work defensively there in the low post. You got to be tough down in the paint.
Yeah, that's an outstanding defensive stand in close.
Now here's Tatum. That's tipped. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Here's Markkanen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, there's a 7-footer who can own the glass and hit shots from the outside. Lauri Markkanen is everything you want in a big.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
And that's out of bounds. Miami will retain possession. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He wants to talk to his guy. To the inside. And Ayton throws it down.
Well, this is what they want from Ayton. Play big.
Out to the right wing. .109 left here in the opening quarter. 6 to shoot. Here's Donaldson. Miami grabs the miss. Ayton inside. That's tipped. They get it back. Thompson outside. They shoot again. Markkanen looking it over. Here he goes. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Well, when Markkanen starts that drive, he's got all the momentum going to the basket.
Hamilton outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Really on the right plate defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screens.
Here's Van Arsdale. Hasn't made one yet. Hamilton with some nice D.
The right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And so it's Texas, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And we return
You gotta
to
play
the
bunk.
quarter, and Noche Latino. Specialized jerseys on display.
Oh no.
Welcome
Gotta
back,
check.
everyone. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Longhorns.
Last person he
Well,
played
their
was you.
defense has been really impressive, especially the number of blocks they've managed to get. It's not easy to keep denying guys at the rim.
And they've also been pressuring the ball tonight. You don't get this many steals without making an effort there.
Pass to Lively. Longhorns passing it around. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Andre Drummond picks one up. You know, a trend that's been unmistakable, Greg, over the last few decades has been the number of positionless players.
Yeah, and I think that's a great thing, right? So many players now with diversity in their skill set, and there's no need to commit a player to a certain role just based on their size.
Out to Thompson. It's tipped. Irving with the steal. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Watching Davis run up court, very light on his feet for a big fella.
Hamilton with it. Thompson outside.
He just left the chat.
Shot clock at 5. It's up a 3. Great D that time from Davis.
There's some defense for you. For someone who's as good at shooting the 3-ball as he is, you need a defender who's equally good at guarding against it.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter.
No, he wasn't on it. He was in the chat.
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And we'll have a timeout called by Eric Spoelstra. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. Several teams changing it up here. The Heat trailed by 14. What's great about Jokic, GA, is he can put up MVP numbers, and he's got a little personality to him, doesn't he?
He does. You can tell he just loves life. He loves everything he does, especially when he's on the floor, making his teammates better.
Jokic, that's a 2-pointer. Misses the hole, and he's now 3 for 4. And here's Wallace. He'll bring it up for Miami. To the middle. Here's Wembanyama. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Davis on the follow.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
And Wallace slams it in.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Pass to Jokic. Puts up a deep 3. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. The Heat trailed by 10. And it's ball at the elbow. Jokic with the steal. Now Banchero. Now Irving. Covered by Hamilton. And Banchero. Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
4th team foul.
The first overall pick, and Stan, we have seen this kid, 6'10" Paolo Banchero. How impressive have you assessed his passing skills?
Well, Kevin, it was the thing that surprised me most about him when he came in the NBA. I knew he could put the ball on the floor and attack the basket, get to the free throw line. But he is one of the best big playmakers in this league, making the game easier for all of his teammates.
Wow, what a great asset.
You aren't kidding.
Here's Irving. No good. Good defense by Wembanyama. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And this kid is tough. Wembanyama just powering it in despite the contact.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And he's at 73% this year at the foul line. Adequate, but not spectacular.
Pass to Banchero. Halliburton with the steal. Wallace outside. Wembanyama, a screen. Miami no good on that time either. Longhorns leading by 7. Here's Irving. The rebound by Halliburton. And here's Miami. Now Wallace. He's got 5. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by Gervin.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Up again. Wembanyama with the rebound.
Well, he continues to make the effort, but the results just aren't there this quarter.
And Davis sends it back.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
2 minutes.
The Heat trailed by 7. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Jokic grabs the miss.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Down low. Miami grabs the miss.
He is really scuffling this quarter offensively. Perhaps a little frustration setting in.
Jason Tatum.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Yeah, nice body control by Tatum. You watch him play, and sometimes you forget he's 6'8".
And that one's good. Gervin.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And Miami making a change here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
So valuable to this team. Halliburton gives them whatever they need when they need it. This guy is both patient and prolific.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
15 foul.
Nah.
And that one misses.
As we've gotten closer to halftime,
Oh, yeah.
the
Okay.
style has
Yeah.
become more and more physical.
And he's good on the second. Here's Halliburton. He's got 5. Wallace outside. Pass to Wembanyama. Oh, too easy for Wembanyama.
Oh, great decision there. Get it to Wembanyama and let Victor finish as the roller.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Tatum down low. And Tatum hammers it home.
Tatum good for at least one highlight finish a night. This guy is box office.
Pass to Donaldson. From past the arc. Rebounded by Tatum.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Wallace slams it in.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Here's Van Arsdale. Now here's Markkanen. Guarded by Tatum. Markkanen good.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Longhorns lead by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Longhorns leading by 3. Here's Van Arsdale. Over Halliburton. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And Stan, as he enters his prime, Jason Tatum is shooting to become the face of the NBA.
Yeah, and Kevin, he knows winning is the key. For a star player on a great team, learning that balance, when to take over and when to set up your teammates is a big part of it.
Here's Keenan. Texas moving it around. Pass to Van Arsdale. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama. Stan, we have so many great players in this NBA. I mean, every night, from top to bottom, each roster, there's so many great players. But in your opinion, who is the toughest to game plan against?
Wow, that is a tough question because there's so many of them where there's no good answers. You know, let's take Jokic, for example. If you play him one-on-one, he's going to score virtually every time. If you come in, double-team him, send a second defender, he's going to make the right pass all the time. There's no way to absolutely stop him. You just do the best you can to limit their team.
The great ones always have answers, don't they, Stan?
If they didn't, Kevin, they wouldn't be the great ones.
That's right. Back to Markkanen. He can't get that one. Good defense by Wembanyama.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
For the tie, Markkanen pulls it in. Longhorns leading by 3. Here's Keenan. The baseline jumper goes down. Keenan's got his second basket of the game.
That's great execution. They take advantage of a high percentage.
That's a foul at.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Pass to Van Arsdale. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Up the floor. Wallace, good. Wallace has got 9.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Outside, Markkanen. Here's Van Arsdale. He's covered by Halliburton. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Back to Jokic. Pass to Irving. Clock at 4. Great D that time from Tatum.
This is not how they wanted to start the second half. Just 1 of 5 so far.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game. That's good from Halliburton. And timeout is called by Eric Spoelstra. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Change here.
Substitution for Miami.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Heat. Trailing by 2. For the tie, Gervin pulls it in. Irving with it. Halliburton picks him up. Pass to Irving. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
And it's Halliburton missing. Longhorns leading by 4. And that one's good, Irving. Irving's got 8.
Well, with his skill and confidence with the ball, if you put him in position, he'll reward you.
What?
For a skinny guy, Halliburton has a lot of confidence.
Yes, they
inside.
fixed.
In fact, he's confident at everything.
I'm tired of fixing them. Yes, they fixed.
It's Irvin on the wing. Outside, Davis. Back to Banchero. Just 5 on the clock.
They didn't lose. He didn't lose them. They're just not showing up on screen. They didn't lose him.
Pass to Martin. Shoots the 3. Julius Irving comes up with the rebound. And here is Davis. He's covered by 8. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And we've seen this movie before. Davis moves with authority and attacks the rim.
Stan, I've always admired you. Come from a coaching family. Was there a point growing up you knew you wanted to be a coach?
Yeah, I loved being around the game. And so 2 things happened that drove me into coaching. Number 1, I loved baseball and I couldn't hit one. So that was out. And I wasn't a good enough basketball player to go on that way. So if I wanted to stay involved in the game, that's when I knew I wanted to be a coach.
But your dad had a little bit of that in his background. I say in a little kind of tongue-in-cheek, right? He was a guy that led the way in your industry.
Yeah, my dad coached for over 40 years, and I think he had a great passion for it and always used to tell us that he never actually felt like he worked a day in his life. He loved it so much.
Following in his footsteps. Terrific story. And so here's Texas. They've led by as many as 14 points. Irving, good. Irving's got 10 points in the game.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior. 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
Outside, Martin. Hits it from 3-point range.
Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
And really an outstanding combination of length and athleticism. Ball is the perfect guy to take it coast to coast.
Here's Irving. And the slam dunk by Irving.
It's those kind of passes that bring up the entire team's confidence.
Here's Ball. It's not going to go for him. Longhorns leading by 4. Outside Irving. Sinks the triple. Irving's got 11 points in the quarter.
Well, that's basically a warm-up 3 for him. The defense can't allow him that caliber of attempt.
Ball with it. Picked up by Banchero. And the Longhorns with possession here. Here's Jokic. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now it's a 9-point Longhorn lead.
Well, Jokic often likes to pass from that spot, but he can also hit the jump shot.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
And so here is Miami. Tatum looking around. Pass to Ayton. Outside, Ball. 6 on the shot clock. Again, Ball missing. Here's the floater. A nice shot by Gervin. Gervin's got his second basket of the night.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Got to run the clock and wait for the last shot.
Yeah, unless it's a gimme, there's no reason to put up an early shot here.
Gervin, the bounce pass. Irving for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so it's Texas ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. The Heat trailed by 9. Pass to Wallace. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And Ball, a terrific distributor. He's got great size at that point guard position, which enables him to see over smaller defenders.
Knocks it loose. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. It's good.
And the intelligence, his overall basketball IQ, Ball just has a knack for being in the right spot, especially when the break is on.
Here's Gervin. Pass to Jokic. Back to Gervin. Pocket 6. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And look at how the hustle game has been going for Texas.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up block shots.
Another place they've had the upper hand tonight is in transition. They've gotten a bunch of their points off the fast break.
No good on the quick 3. Wallace outside. Hamilton up top. Outside Tatum. The tray. They get it back. Here's Drummond.
Pursues the offensive glass with purpose. Drummond knows who he is, and boy, does he attack it.
Pass to Davis. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. And here is Wallace. Over Banchero. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Gervin outside. Now, here is Irving. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
And if Jokic has the position inside, forget it.
Pass to Hamilton. Drummond a screen. Back to Ball. And it's Jokic with the rebound. And it's Irving with the ball for the Longhorns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing.
Thompson with it. Picked up by Davis. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Tatum. Here's Halliburton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is an advantage of having size in the backcourt. Halliburton using that length to cause trouble.
Taking 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. Longhorns leading by 3. Here's Davis. And the rejection by Wembanyama. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
And they have gotten themselves back into this game just in the nick of time. If that run had come any later, it would have been Katie bar the door.
Yeah, look, they've shown great resolve to work their way back into this one, but they're not done yet. They're going to have to grind it out.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
Well, so far in the second half, he hasn't been able to get another three to fall. Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
The Heat trailed by 3. Pass to Wallace to tie it up. And it's Keenan with the rebound. And so here's Texas to the left wing. And stolen by Wembanyama. Here's Wallace. And the rebound goes to the Longhorns.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Shot clock at 6. Here's Van Arsdale. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 5-point Texas lead.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Wembanyama. And that one is off. 1:56 left in the game. Stolen by Thompson. Pass to Wallace. It's deflected. Here's Keenan. There's the triple. Buries it from three-point range.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And we'll have a timeout called by Erik Spoelstra. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
During that break, Erik Spoelstra had some words for his team. They said, let's lock in, keep our focus. We need everyone down the stretch. Now, his players looked engaged, so I think the message got across. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Pass to Jokic. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
That one on 8.
Second team foul.
Jokic is such an intelligent player. He'll bait guys into a foul, whether it's with the pump fake or something else.
So he gets them both in a, say, 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Thompson in the corner. Ayton, no screen. Oh, Thompson, tough shot.
Big time from Clay. Doesn't get phased when he has the opportunity.
Here's Banchero. Over Martin. And it's Banchero missing. Thompson with it. He's picked up by Irving. Ayton. The quick look, no good that time. On the wing, Thompson. .36 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. The rebound by Gervin.
I didn't say anything. My mic has been off. What are you talking about?
You can ill afford to give a guy like him.
I didn't say nothing.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game. And it's Miami's ball. Here's Halliburton. It falls. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And here are the Heat now. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Offensive rebound. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
sinks the three-pointer.
And this is something Banchero continues to hone, wanting to become.
What you saying my bad for? Just say good game. I was gonna say something back to you. My mic was muted, Mo. What the fuck you apologizing for?
Even early on in this one.
Just shut up. Save your sarcasm for somebody else.